Hi, this is David with EminiTradingStrategies.com. Was trying to take an EET coming out of no zone. You can see the long EET already happened, and well, if I mess around here, we're going to miss the NSC as well. Getting ready to take an NSC long here, 30 and a half or better limit if we get the signal. Then I'll go back and show you where we were and what we did. If it continues down, we may not get the signal. Let's see what it does here. But you can see there is a nice EET long. We came out of no zone. Let's jump in, 30 and a half limit. Let's see if we can get filled here. Now if it takes off and shows a point profit and I'm not filled, then I will cancel the order. So really quick, let's show. It looks like it's going to hit profit. We're gonna have to cancel the order on this one. Yeah, there it goes. Okay, well, we missed a trade, but let me just kind of go over a couple things here really quick. We were in no zone, and we came out of no zone. And you could take a pullback trade here. This is a valid pullback trade, although most of my students would rather take the NSC coming out of no zone because it's a higher probability trade, the NSC coming out of no zone. I personally like to take the EET because by the time, if you get the NSC, by the time you do, you typically have 4 to 7, 8 ticks of profit. And right around here, we had already, this is where we had our normal system entry, and we were already filled 4, 5, 6 ticks or better actually because it moved down here. So we had 7 ticks profit by the time we even had the NSE, and we could have easily stayed in for a few more ticks, made it a beautiful trade. So unfortunately we actually missed a trade. That's too bad. 30 and a half would have been the fill. So we'd have made our point profit, or you could stretch out and try to grab 6, 5 to 7, 8 ticks off that trade, as well as take it off the EET and take more profit off the trade. So the EET is a little more of an aggressive trade than a pullback trade, okay? But we are only risking a few ticks, and again, if you get the NSC, you put yourself already in profit, normally 4 to 8 ticks of profit before the NSC hits, and you can just simply stay in and take the NSC profit. So too bad we didn't get filled on it. Would have been a nice little trade, but at least you got to see it in real life nonetheless. So the trade did move, at least it moved 5 ticks. We just weren't filled, and you'd either be jumping off between 4 and 8 ticks on this trade. Because it did move 4 ticks, had we been filled and we're going for more profit, the stop loss would have been moved up to entry. So virtually a risk-free trade. I hate to say risk-free because it is a stop order. You can get negative slippage. Normally we don't in the S&P. It's such a liquid market, but that could happen. You could get slippage and lose a tick, maybe 2 ticks, or you could get positive slippage as well. But for the most part, when my stops are hit, I get out at that level. And at this point, it would have been even had it touched 30 and a half. So either would have been a great winning EET, which I was trying to do, but I just didn't get the recorder up fast enough, and then we didn't get filled on this. But still a good video. You kind of get to see it and see what the system's all about. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next video.